Hey guys, it's Ted Bogert with The Ted Show. We are back. We have a great week this week, and we're kicking it off with the one and only Wanda Curtis. Wow, see, I told you can't speak today, Wanda. Wanda Curtis with Sunshine Foundation. We're going to get this. She is going to talk about how their annual gala is going virtual and talk about Sunshine Foundation and talk about all the amazing things that they do in the community. So welcome to the show, Wanda.
Thank you for having me. I'm very excited to be here and sharing our information and our mission.
Yes, so I'm excited about that. So tell us a little bit about you first, because that's what people really want to see.
Hi, everyone. Well, thank you for having me on your show. Not a very exciting life, but I've been a Central Florida native for many years. I won't say the year because it'll age me. But I grew up here, went to school here, love it. My background, actually, I came to the Sunshine Foundation, I say by accident, because I was a respiratory therapist. I was in the medical field. I've always loved working with people, helping with people, especially children. I was very blessed to have come across the Sunshine Foundation, and they had an opening. Once I read about their mission, I fell in love, and I've been in love for over the past 7 years with our mission and helping the children. So it's very exciting, something to look forward to.
So you were a respiratory therapist?
Correct, yes.
Wow. All right. So what's that like going from, because going from that to the nonprofit world. Nonprofit world is such an interesting, beautiful, wonderful animal, but it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. It's completely different. Can't say that I cannot complain about not having to do those 12-hour overnight shifts in the hospital. But with nonprofit, it's definitely something that you become to love, especially when you love your mission, you stand by what you're doing. It doesn't seem so much like work all the time. It's just really, you're passionate. And I can definitely say that about our mission. I love not just what I do, but the children and the families that I work with.
All right, so let's take a deep dive because we're going to eventually talk about the gala, the virtual gala. Tell us about the Sunshine Foundation.
Well, the Sunshine Foundation, we've been around since 1976. We are the original wish granting organization. We started answering dreams to children. With unique with our foundation is that it's not only those children that have a life terminal illness or critical condition, but it is those children that kind of fall through the cracks that don't meet the criteria for other wish granting organizations. And we answer what their dream is. Of course, we answer dreams of meeting celebrities. They want to go on shopping sprees, computers. We just had a young lady that bought her first, car. She received the money, towards that. But of course, coming to Central Florida, because we live in the biggest playground of the world, it is our most requested dream that we have.
So tell me about how do people come to you? Obviously, I would imagine that it is a list that goes on and on and on and on. What's that process like, trying to go through and hear all of the amazing stories and all of the strength and resilience of the kids? What's that process like for you guys?
As you can imagine, especially in the day to day, we do receive numerous referrals from families, children, reaching out, wanting, having the fastest way for them to submit what we call a dream request. From there, we do have a criteria, and it kind of determines if the child will qualify, and then becomes the lengthy process of the application. We do involve, their physicians. There's forms that they have to fill out. So it takes, a few weeks or a few months, depending on the families, because we have to understand the families are completely busy with everything that they're going on with medical visits, therapies, treatments. So as soon as they process everything, then they'll go on the waiting list. And as soon as we have that funding or the donors ready, then the child gets processed and gets their wish.
Now, refresh my memory because you have Sunshine Foundation. I don't know what is wrong with me today. Sunshine Foundation .org, but I have actually been to in the past a village.
Yes, we have our dream village in Central Florida. We opened the doors. We started construction in 1988. As I mentioned, because coming to Florida is our number one dream request. When we started answering dreams, Bill, our late founder, was setting up families in hotels. We had duplexes homes that we owned at the time that they were staying, but he came with the idea of having a very peaceful retreat for the families. They enjoy so much at the theme parks. We wanted to create a very peaceful, quiet atmosphere, but everything accessible, everything possible, for the family. So that's where our dream village came into place. We opened with our first family in January of 1990. We've been around for 30 years. The Dream Village hosted over 21,000 families that have been there. But our village, each cottage is very unique. I would love to be able to have you come out and tour the village, have people to come out and tour the village as soon as we reopen. But each cottage is a very unique theme, and it's all geared towards the child. So we have a Legoland cottage that Legoland themselves remodeled and rebranded completely. We have a underwater, we have a pirate theme that was done by the Wyndham Hotels. We have a space cottage, complete with the spaceship bed. We have astronauts that come out and autograph the walls. So it's very unique, very special for each child. But everything that we have on property, any child can do and use. And that's always our main thing. We want the families to be safe, secure, but have just a magical, experience while they're
I've toured a couple of times, and I love the different rooms. All I could think about was the detail that goes into it, and the fact that you got the community involved, corporations involved. You got the community really just surrounded. And when I've talked about it in the past, they're like, "Where is that again?" It's one of the best kept secrets, which I don't want it to be, in Central Florida. I feel like if people actually took a tour of the village, and when the village opens back up, I would love to come out and do a show and we'll tour. But the rooms are just so incredibly unique, and there's so much detail, and it really caters to the child and what the child's desire is, what their wish is, what their world, what they want it to be. But what makes it different, correct me if I'm wrong, these aren't all terminal children. They're not terminally ill.
correct. And that's what, no, correct. Not just critical illnesses. We work with children that might have Down syndrome, that child that might have had traumatic brain injury, nonverbal children. We work with severe cases of autism children, that child with spina bifida, cystic fibrosis. It's those type of children that we always say kind of fall through the cracks because they don't meet the criteria for other wish granting organizations. We've been around for over 43 years now, answering the dreams of these children. And we always say, as long as there's children out there that needs us, we will be here to make that possible for them. Our Dream Village, it's definitely one of those best kept secrets in Central Florida. We don't want it to be. We want you to come out and tour. We want you to see what we have for the families. And we rely, solely on the support of our community. And we have been very blessed for all these many years, having the communities come out and volunteer. Your company comes out, individual groups. It's just, it's an amazing part of, when you're doing something and helping others, and when our families see the community also rallying around them and making this happen for them. So it's definitely, quite an experience.
So let's talk about the gala. So like everyone else, has been a challenge in the nonprofit world. This was fundraising season that we just passed. And so a lot of places, obviously we couldn't have any kind of fundraisers. You all had to be creative, and we've all had to be creative. So you have your annual gala is going virtual. So give us some details.
Correct. This will be our 11th annual Dream Village Gala. The Gala, it is our biggest fundraiser that we do to help support the Dream Village and the dreams that we do. And like with everything this year with, COVID-19, it has definitely made it very interesting and unique for all of us nonprofit world to try to figure out different venues. But allowed for a lot more people to join, a lot more people to come in and see what we're doing. But also, thank God for this technology that we are able to continue to move forward. Because while everything is starting to reopen and so many things were so closed for so long, our mission cannot be paused. We can't put on hold the children that we help. And these families, when we answer a dream for a family, it's so much more than giving them that computer or giving them, a shopping spree or that trip coming to Central Florida. These are truly life, changing experiences for the families. If, there's so many stories that I could share. We had a child that when she had her wish granted, she had cerebral palsy. She used a wheelchair to move around, but was able to move around too with a walker. But her confidence, she did not want to use that walker to move around. Being on our village, our pool has a zero entrance, so they can walk right in. We have water-friendly wheelchairs. It has accessible bars inside the pool that the child can, walk around. At the little entrance of the pool, that little ramp, she was able to walk back and forth, wow, unassisted, without having to hold on to anything. That prompted that child to that walker. So the rest of her trip, every theme park that she went to, she didn't want it, that wheelchair. She wanted to walk around. And that's what it's about, is empowering these children that they can do anything, that they're just like you and I, no disabilities, and that there's nothing stopping them. The world is out there for them. And that's what's very powerful. It is life-changing when we answer these dreams for these children.
I love it. I love that you share that story, because I think that's where the impact is. It's not just that it's a wish, but it's not just you're giving them their world, whatever that might be. It's that you are helping them along, because the confidence, the happiness, the joy that comes with that is incredibly powerful. You have a lot of love on here, by the way, and I promise that Wanda and I will get to all of that and recognize all of you, but a lot of comments, a lot of love came up. Lots of love for you and Sunshine Foundation. All right, so talk about the gala. What are we doing? What are we putting together?
Well, our gala is going to be Saturday, October the 10th. We are, as we have on if you go on our website and just pop in, on the search Gala 2020, we'll keep you updated as we come up with all the little details that will be happening. It will have everything that the gala has. We're going to have entertainment. We're going to have auction. We're going to have our MC, our host. We have Dennis Phillips coming on board, Jessica Reyes, our host. And, the only difference is you get to sit in your home, relax, sit back, and enjoy, the gala, and just help us out with those donations, when that time comes. So we're super excited and looking forward to that.
And for people who are like, how is that going to work? I just did one. I emceed a telethon, like a fundraising hour. Like, it wasn't a gala, but people really do want to do stuff. They want to help. They still want to be involved in the organizations that touch them or motivate them, inspire them. And so it can be done. So anybody who's out there going, well, how is that going to work? Trust me, they make it so that it is so easy for you to be engaged, to participate, and to help. And so don't discount anything that's got virtual by it, because it works. Sometimes people don't want to get all gussied up. Sometimes they just want to kind of be involved, want to see what's going on, and then make whatever donation, bid on whatever thing. I'm not sure how your gala is going to work, but I'm sure that you're going to tell us as time goes on. So it's October 10th. What's the best way for them to find out more information about Sunshine Foundation?
By visiting our website at sunshinefoundation.org. We will have information posted there of all of our virtual events coming up and our gala. Also, our social media, following us on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram. We will keep you updated on everything coming up, all the wonderful things that are happening at the Sunshine Foundation, and you'll see all the dreams and all the children that we're helping as well. So just, don't, save that date, put it on your calendar, October the 10th, Sunshine Foundation Virtual Gala. Don't miss it.
And I'm going to close with Christy Henderson has been very active. And she said, Wanda and the Sunshine Foundation team are wonderful at making their kids feel so special. It's wonderful to watch and see magic happen. And that is absolutely true. You all, when it does open back up, you have to go out, but you can probably take a virtual tour, see pictures, I'm sure, but reach out to Wanda. Go to sunshinefoundation.org, which is scrolling across the bottom. Reach out to me. I'll put you in touch with them. Amazing organization. It does great work, and in my opinion, doesn't get the recognition. And we need to get more. We need people to recognize what it is and how much is really going on right in our backyard.
Absolutely.
All right.
So thank you so much
Wanda.
for having me.
Thank you so much. Thanks for all that you all do. Love this organization. Love the foundation. Love that village. You guys get involved. Don't forget that all of these organizations are still having to provide services. There are kids in need. There are people in need. And so it's not like just because of COVID, the need goes away. And so there are kids out there that really, really would benefit from this. And in order for it to keep going, we need involvement. So thanks again, Wanda, for all you guys do. Say hi to Rich for me. Guys, reach out. We'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Bye-bye, everybody.